thanks for coming back to my channel. This is the Ultimate After Show, Episode 5, where I'll be recapping TUF 25, Episode 5, the fight between Haider Hassan and Diego Lima. 3 parts to the video: the overview of the show, the coaches, the fight itself, and maybe a quick preview of next week's fight. I'll leave a timestamp in the description if you want to skip ahead to any part of the show. My overview of the show was more of the same. You know, it was back and forth. You know, backstory, fight prep. So I DVR'd the show so I can fast forward through a lot of the, obviously the commercials, but some of the fluff stuff. But this show, Cody brought in a doctor with these apparatuses that I'll put a picture on the screen. Man, let me tell you, when I first saw these, I was like, I don't know where that is going or where they're going to stick that, but no thanks. So I guess apparently it's something you stick in your nose to open up your nasal passageway to help you breathe a little bit. I don't know what kind of pseudoscience shit this is, but I mean, basically you're sticking a balloon up there, pushing it so you can open up your nasal passageway to breathe. But I mean, it's temporary. Eventually, your nasal passage is it's like being stretched. It's expanding, and then it's going to contract again. Maybe hours later. I don't know how long, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the pain for that temporary opening of your nasal passageway. If you really need to breathe better, I think you probably need a surgery or something. Yeah, there really wasn't much that happened during the episode to speak about. That was pretty much it, really. The coaches, there wasn't a whole lot, especially, shit talking or back and forth. TJ showed that he was coaching Diego, and seemed like he was really helping him work on his footwork and movement and stuff, and his kicks, which showed in the fight, as you'll see later. As far as Haider Hassan, it seemed like Uriah Faber took the lead on helping him, and he kind of took the point and was showing him some things. And I thought it was kind of telling. At one point, Uriah even said that if he had the picks, his first pick would have been Lima. So it just showed me that he believed Lima was the better fighter, obviously. But I mean, as a true coach, he was trying to help Haider prepare and to be able to beat Lima. The fight itself between Diego Lima and Haider Hassan was a good fight. Both of these guys were finalists in their respective TUF seasons. I kind of expected more of a stand-up war, but Haider came out hot, man. He was pressuring, trying to force the issue with the striking. And in the first round, Diego looked good. He was moving away, circling. He was using his kicks, and Haider just came in so hot. Diego got a takedown, and for most of the round, he had him on the ground. He even took Haider's back, and came close a few times to sinking in a rear naked choke. But both of these guys have improved from past. Diego with his footwork and movement and not standing still and kind of hitting and trying to move, and Haider with his submission defense, because he's been submitted a few times in the past. And in the second round, the first round clearly went to Diego. The second round, you could tell both of these guys were a little fatigued. They both came out strong the first round. I think in the beginning of the second round, Diego got a good takedown, but Haider got right back up, and Diego was just peppering him with these leg kicks, to the body of Haider, and I think that took a toll on Haider. But you could tell both of them were visibly fatigued, and even Lima kind of got away from his movement, and he wasn't as mobile, and that allowed Haider to connect a little bit. But towards the end of the round, Diego got another takedown, and I think that secured the round for him, and he even ended with an armbar with like a few seconds left, and it seemed pretty close to being finished if he had a few more seconds. But it was a clear victory for Diego Lima. You know, both rounds I think went his way, and there wasn't any controversy. Good fight, but Diego moves on, and tough loss for Hyder Hassan. Next week we have Ramsey Nijam versus Julian Lane. I don't know what to think about this fight. You know, Julian Lane just wants to bang, bro, bang. But I think Ramsey Nijam is the better of the two. So I would lean towards Nijam. So we shall see. Should be a good fight. Tune in next week for another recap. Short and sweet. Got back from UFC Dallas 211. Picked up this hat.
Referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
Kind of cool. I usually don't wear a lot of merch, but I thought this was kind of a cool hat. And as far as my giveaway for my UFC Fantasy League, I got a shirt and a program for Jay LaFleur, which is Mean Gene, in my UFC Pick'em Fight League. I'll put a picture on the screen to show you what I got him, or what he won, because he went 9 of 12 for UFC Dallas. He did really good. Well, thanks again for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about the show. Any other questions you have, just put them in the description, or put them in the comment section below. If there's anything I could do better. And until next time, thanks for watching. So these guys were